banging my head to the music y'all can't hear. Good morning. We're not early. We're not early. We're on time. 10:00. We usually start 3 minutes early, then we go live at 10. As long as I'm paying attention. I rarely pay attention. What happened this morning, Andrew, is I actually paid attention. You're late. You're not late. You're on time. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Sad I've missed all the streams this week. Me too, Jackie. Me too. And we did give away all the chaos pins. We are done. Ooh, sorry, microphone. Done. I wish it was 10 a.m. Rip. It's 10 a.m. Don't let those West Coasters confuse you. It's 10 to the a.m. Oh, good morning, everyone. Let the March Madness begin. Is that today? Today's Thursday, right? Okay, yeah, it begins today. Not a big college hoops fan, but I'm a sports fan, so every now and then I'll probably turn it on or something. But OSU, 36 months of subbing. Let's go. West Coast, Best Coast. Only because it rhymes so well, right? Kirby hates DST. Toby hasn't had a problem. I've had more of a problem. Corinne B, 41 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. East Coast, Beast Coast. I know, it just doesn't roll off the tongue. It's like East Coast yeast toast. It's like, what? Excuse me? So, unfortunately, all you West Coasters, you get the good name. I just fill out a bracket with random teams and hope I win some money. That's about what I would do. Rare occasion, Black Thursday. I rarely buy black shirts, but I've come into enjoying the dark side, my dark side, which actually doesn't look great on stream with the bright window behind me and the dark shirt. It's not a great stream look, but I'm trying out a new shirt brand to see how I like them, and I got a black one, so we'll see how it goes. Needle Girl, 29 months of subbing. Let's go. Was this season of Ted Lasso written and directed by ChatGPT? The first episode was horrible. No spoilers on the Ted Lassos. So I haven't watched it yet. So we shall see. Yeah. So now I'm gonna have to share with Greg in Atlanta. My howler bro, Greg. My new shirt brand that I'm trying out. Poncho. It's got a lot of little holes for pens and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. It looks navy in that light. Yeah, this is probably a terrible shirt to stream in given the lighting. So whatever. We don't pretend to be super technically efficient streamer. Almost whole family is sick. I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. Sorry to hear that. I've actually been feeling pretty cruddy. It's not bad, but just stomachy. Bleh, bleh. Strings and Pedals, 12 months of subbing. Let's go. Strings and Pedals sent me an Instagram message, and I purposely didn't click on it yet. 12 whole entire months of subbing. Thank you, Strings and Pedals. And good morning. I know, it's just too early for me to go into Instagrams. Plus, you were taunting me, so it's only fair. I have a big question for everyone here. We got it. Can anyone recommend some small vac filler pins? I have a Twisby Vac Mini and loved it, but the thread cracked after 3 months, looking to branch out. That's it. Are you happy with the Aurora? I should probably test that out. I don't think I've tested it since I've been home. And it was on my list the other day. Yeah, that there is no such thing as another mini vac for you to try unless I'm completely blanking on something. Schaefer made some great vintage small vac fills. Now that's different, right? So the Schaefer Tuckaway, that's a cool pen, right? But if you want something modern, I think you might be SOL. Librastat, 7 months of subbing. Let's go. So we didn't get the spoke pen box yesterday. It's coming today, so I can't share that with y'all. So they'll be up. Yeah, the Tuckaway. I've got a couple. I don't have them in here, but it's a small pen, smaller than the mini vac. Bay State Blue killed my Twisby mini vac. I mean, you just need to stop at Bay State Blue killed. And literally everything else follows that statement. Nothing else. Literally all of it. Good morning, Moldy Paper. Good morning, Beekeeper. Got my Opus 88 wine pen. It shouldn't work in the hand, but it does. What is that one? What is that one? Drawing a blank. It has not killed my Shone Peak. That's probably a good pin for that. Sci-fi was always worried about the gray goo, but the real danger was BSB. True. Big cup of coffee today. It is Coke Zero. Fake Coke Zero, to be specific. Watch the replay from Tuesday and commiserate with you on feeling like your collection is in a good spot. Do you find yourself drawn to dabble in other areas? I brought my first nice mechanical watch yesterday and where my attention may get torn in different directions. No, I spend enough money on pickleball as my alternate hobby. I'm covered. I'm very covered. So now that time changed, the sun's at a different angle, and it's just blasting this window. So it's extra bright over here. Sorry, chat. Yeah, so no, I still love all my stationary stuff, and any extra money goes into pickleball. Oh, that one. Toby says good morning. That wine one. I remember this. What is even happening here, chat? That is crazy. That is crazy. That is just wild. We need a video. All right, we're going to watch the video, chat.
We have a really fun unboxing for you today. These are the Opus 88 wine pens. They're available as fountain and rollerball pens. I'm going to show you the fountain pen first. These pocket-sized fountain pens are designed to look
pocket-sized
like wine bottles. So all you wine lovers out there and pen enthusiasts, these are the perfect pens for you. The fountain pens feature a stainless steel nib. The fountain pens also use an eyedropper filling system. The bottom of the bottle functions as the pen's shutoff valve. The shutoff valve is used to control airflow. So when it's closed, the airflow is shut off, which means ink will not flow easily. Shutting off the ink flow is really handy when you're traveling or flying with your pen. When the valve is open, which means
imagine flying with this.
The air is allowed to flow, which means ink will flow freely. With the valve open, the ink will travel from the barrel to the feed and from the feed to the nib, which then allows you to have a very smooth writing experience. Okay, and then this is the rollerball version of this pen. Both of these pens have that unscrewable cap. The rollerball version is quite a bit smaller than the fountain pen cap, but they both have that matte green wine bottle body. The rollerball pen also is unscrewable from the bottom. I didn't quite unscrew it all the way, but this does come completely off, and you're able to switch out your cartridges that way. Both of these pens are available for pre-order if you head to penchily.com.
So what's the it must not fill that entire ink capacity, right? It must still have like a like the standard like Opus internal, right? Otherwise, that would hold like a bottle of ink. So super wild. Pocket-sized if you're a hobo, yeah. Also, who is showing it because I want their nail polish? Didn't that look good? That looks spectacular. I actually don't know who that is. It's not an open container. It's just a pen. Imagine getting pulled over for that. Amazing. So yeah, that's some wild stuff. Honestly, if it doesn't hold a whole bottle of ink, I don't want it. Facts. It holds 3 milliliters. Okay, so it's still just kind of like it's not the whole wine bottle width filling out. It's still just kind of like the internal reservoir, like the centered reservoir situation. I mean, but 3 milliliters is a crap ton. I think they're regular. Like, what is the halo hold that I have? Like 1.8, maybe, something like that. So yeah, 3 milliliters is a crap ton. It's just not literally an entire wine bottle full of ink. Perfect wine-colored ink. What are those perfect wine-colored inks? Could bore it out a little bit more. You probably could. Is the label a sticker or part of the pen? Looks like a sticker. Kind of looks like a sticker. Yamabudo. Part of the pen. Nice. I wonder, it almost looks like it's internal, like it's covered. Diamine Syrah. Yeah, there you go. 2 millimeter capacity for your Opus. Thank you, Naper Villain. I thought it was right around there. Crap ton is a technical volume measurement. Consult the stationary wiki for definition. Apparently, I say that a lot. Robert Oster Napa. There you go. Could Bordeaux it out a little more. I see what you did there, Mike. Diamine mulled wine. We got a lot of wine colored inks. In Duffy, 6 months of subbing. Let's go. You have Mont Blanc Shakespeare in it right now. Nice. Eyedropper Gravitas full size holds 6 milliliters. Wow. Woof. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's get to it today, chat, because we're not going to be able to go super long today. We're not going to be able to go all the way till noon today. I have a bunch of things to do. It's a metric crap ton. Well, I learned that imperial crap ton is actually a larger size than the metric crap ton, right? Do I have that correct? So that is my belief that a crap ton would actually be a larger capacity than a metric ton. Metric crap ton, right? Do I have that correct? I desperately need a pen cleaning day, but I don't want to. Do partials. That's what I've started doing. Now that I have a lot more pens inked up, I've been okay doing partials. Like I did like 6 or 7 pens before the pen show and still had like 10 more, to clean. I didn't have to do like scorched earth type of stuff like I've done in the past. So do a little bit. Do 18 of them. Imperial crap ton is larger, at least numerically. That's what I was thinking. Stream the cleans for accountabilities. How many do y'all keep inked up at a time? I'm well into double digits. I don't know right now. Probably only about 12 to 14, which is a lot for me. But yeah, a lot of people are less, a lot of people are more. 60 plus, 50 plus, 25. We need a metric crap ton emote for some of these. I mean, the sweet spot, honestly, is like around 5 or 6. That just never works for me. Three-ish. I would feel like at that count, you could figure out 3 exactly. I hate cleaning pens. I don't mind cleaning pens. Camera. It's 3 exactly. I'm just giving you a hard time. I have 13, but trying to get it down since it's kind of overwhelming. 13 is a lot, right? Like, how good are you using? Like, I've written a bunch, like, over the last day, like, handwritten a bunch, but, like, it still doesn't, like, I still don't need a dozen pens inked up, but I do, right? I have a bunch of ink because I met a Japanese composer who was visiting Missouri. He had not used a fountain pen, but was interested in how similar a pen could be to a busu. I don't know what that last word is. Brush. Okay, brush. Gotcha. And kind of like rewinding all the way to what Toasty Treat said about I don't fill my cone in bulk filler all the way. Like, I'm good with like half filling a lot of pens just because I know that allows me to like work through them a little bit better. I get that freshly inked feel. I get that new pen taste. Get that, get it all filled up, and then it's only half filled, so I can use it quicker and switch into something else. So think about that sometimes. You don't have to fill your new pens all the way. 7 of my 16 are Aurora. That seems light for you. I would think it would be like 12. Even worse question, how many wood case pencils do you have sharpened? Like, literally all of them. That one we're probably more into like the 50s. But I only have maybe like probably less than 10 wood case pencils that I use regularly. So just kind of all my favorites. 3 of my dozen are Gravitas, 2 are shown. Yeah, I don't know my breakdown. My breakdown's pretty scattered. We could do that here in a minute. But since I'm not going to be too long today, I'm going to get into something that I've been alluding to for a lot. Yeah, no consequences on the pens. All right, so what I'm going to do today is go through this one tray of pens that has been in the closet of doom that has not been accounted for in the box in the Toyota Craft. We had elections yesterday, and they make you fill out the paper with a red colored pencil. That was so dull. What brand do they use? Does it differ for region, or is it like Countrywide? Y'all have actually seen this tray of pens before, except like this one I've been avoiding accounting into the box. Just regular cheap government, yeah. Because we get the Viking election pencils with the string holes punched through them. I was like, that's cool. Like the Viking, what is that, Norway? Right? Do they actually use those for the elections, for the proper stuff? So yeah, it was a thick one. Like, so those Vikings have the thick red with the drill through hole. So pens giveaway today? No, I don't think so. So, yeah, but y'all have definitely seen this tray, but it's kind of the forgotten tray. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. How are we going to do this? Denmark, thank you. So this is kind of the forgotten tray of pens. We can lose that for lighting. And some of these need to get accounted for in the Toyota Craft. Right, so let's break these down real quick. So these are Edison's and Franklin Christoph's. What made me, I mean, I've always known these are there. I've just been trying to avoid it because there are some weird stuff I need to account for and then not account for. So let's just start right to left. So this is my other Edison Beaumont, like the fancy pants one I just bought, Sparkle Horse here. I know you want that white one. You can't have it. That one is staying permanently. That one's going into the Toyota box. I kind of did like a mental audit here. It's like, okay, what stays? So this one was a 2013. Wow, 10 years old. Number 40 of 100 Beaumont, and with kind of some of like the rhodium plated stuff. I've used this enough to where I've like worn the finish off the nib a little bit here. You probably can't see it, but it's darker on the backside. One of my all-time faves. It's cool you have it already, and you might need a backup one day. Sparkle Horse, I know. I feel bad changing the name of someone else's named product, but Palomino Waltz at Sunset is way harder to say than Sparkle Horse. And I figured Palomino, horse, and it sparkles. And there's a band from the 90s called Sparkle Horse, which is a great underrated band. I feel like Sparkle Horse is a good name. It is a 45 in Ghost. That is correct. So the Beaumont, that stays. That goes into the stash. Peggy Love, 29 months of subbing. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like I have some guilt in changing the name of like someone's artistic work. Right. I mean, but maybe I should collaborate with them and make a Sparkle Horse, an actual Sparkle Horse. Good morning, Rewizzles. Some guilt is good for you, humbles you. I am very guilty all the time. So this one, I don't have a Banff, but someone's reviewed. I think Susan reviewed a Banff on the blog one time. So this was my first Edison that I found. This is actually older than the Beaumont. This is probably like a 2012 Blue Ripple Ebonite that I found at the Atlanta Pen Show for like, as a fellow owner of number 13, 15, I'll go with Sparkle Horse too, right? Deep cut. That was a deep cut, right? If you know, you know. So like I rarely use this pen, but it's kind of like a little bit sentimental, which is a little bit weird reason to keep pens, right? As an artist, I grant you permission. I think all names are suggestions. It's art. It's yours. Wow, I like that, Slumberland Studio. But this is just a cool pen. I bought this pen for like $90 at an Atlanta Pen Show in 2012 or 2013, something like that. And it's blue ebonite, and it's just sweet. Like the pearl is my favorite shape. Beaumont's probably second. So we'll see what we're gonna do there. This one goes straight into the into the Toyota craft. So this was a custom Menlo with Tibaldi. So many years ago, I went in on a group buy. I am coming to the Atlanta Pen Show. Yes, book it, book it. So this was a group buy of Tibaldi rods. Okay, so we got this awesome Tibaldi material. We get mini pizzas. I heard there is going to be free pizza one night. So yeah, this is like a full Tibaldi eyedropper Edison Menlo. So yeah, this one's sweet. I love this one. I know you'll have to come to the Atlanta Pen Show. I don't know. That's just what Jimmy was telling me. So there's that. So like, this is just crazy cool. This was my first Menlo. This was a gift. This is the Menlo with all the pump filling mechanisms in there. This is a gift from Mr. Bruckwicki. Penat gonna sponsor the funniest nib lady in town. I don't know about that. Where is Aziza? You think Aziza's available? I'll have to reach out to her and see. So yeah, we'll keep this one. But I gotta check this mechanism. I haven't used this one in a while. I can't remember if I think I might have been getting like a leak back here. I can't remember. So anyway, this one's probably going on the block. I love this one, but like this is the cotton candy Menlo eyedropper, right? So the Menlo is not the. I did see the mini basketballs coming back. So this one doesn't have the mechanics like the pump filler. So this is just the eyedropper or cartridge converter fill. This one goes into the cell pile. I just haven't been basically Aurora's version. Yeah, probably way before. So it's got some little ink stains up there under the cap, but this is a cool pen I bought from a friend. And I just don't use it anymore, as cool as it is. So that one probably gets, that one's an easy decision. All right, then we get into some Franklin Christophs. So that was some Edisons. Probably keeping most of these. I might sell this one. You never know, but it's just kind of a neat pen. So we'll see. Then we get into some Franklin Christophs. This was my prototype 02. So like this one doesn't count against the 100. This is just something that I made. Was a prototype. And like I don't count the stuff that I make, which is going to come into play as we get further down the line here. So yeah, this is my early tester version of the O2, which I really dig. And do the ones that you made get their own box? I said I was going to do that, didn't I? And I haven't yet, but we probably should. Because I think that's a good idea. Like it can have the retros and it can have like all the stuff. You know, the Ajotos, the 849s, all that stuff. Yeah, I should have something like that. So we'll figure that out later. This is the Italian Ice. This is the one that if you put it under the UV lighting turns purplish. So this one we decided that my pens don't count in the 100 for sure. Oh, and the loaner pen, yeah. So I should get one of those glass top Toyota boxes, like a 15 count or something like that. I don't know how big they make them in. This one took a while to acquire. I forget how I got it, but it was definitely like an aftermarket type of deal. Came across this one. Like I will be keeping this one because that's a cool color. The Olive, also a cool color. And like is this a big 45 or a 46? I forget the name of this one. 46. So you're going to keep track of the pens you have archived and let go of. Like the ones I've sold. Yeah, I don't know. So this is a great pen. All of them, yeah, probably not. I would suggest a tray that can be stacked. You're not going to stop making. We'll need to expand. True. But yeah, I love this pen. This is a neat color. My black nib is somewhere with this. I have a cool black. I have a black Sig nib that goes with this. There's a lot of these pens in here don't have nibs because they're so easy to move around. Maybe it's a good idea so you don't really buy it and go, why is this so familiar? Yeah. So this is my nuclear green that I bought at the LA Pen Show one year. I just love this color. It's just a neat color. So like all of these things, like a bunch of these are going straight into, like all three of these are going straight into the Toyota Craft. But I need to leave them here. I need to put them in the spreadsheet before I move them into the box. But like this one doesn't. Into the trash. This was a custom, or not a custom. Was this a charity collaboration that Thomas Hall did of the Model 20 smoke and Tebaldi finial. This is actually, I think we had some material left over from when we did these full Tebaldis. Does anyone keep losing the stream? Let me know if you do. It looks good on my side. It was just a small one. It wasn't charity. Yeah, it was. I don't know why I was thinking that something went for like a donation. Crazy day at work. Wish I could chill here. I wish you could chill here too. I'm gonna send you notes for tomorrow. Glyph already started on them, so I will send that over to you later today. So yeah, but this was it was a small run out. There weren't many of them made. Like, yeah, this is the P20. It's not a P20. It's a full size one. I have a P20 over here. This is the Wonder Pens one. Stream's fine. So yeah. This is the full size one. This is the one this was that collaboration that they did. There weren't many of them. But I think it was literally like the remnants from when we bought these rods. Yeah, I think they did some minis at the same time, right? Stream is mid, but the connection is fine. Fair. Oh, that's fair. So yeah. This one this could be like considered for sale, right? I just haven't inked it in a while. This is the Ghost in the P66. So like neither of my Ghosts I will sell because these took me forever to find. So I have the Ghost in the 45 and the P66. I've got some good staining going in the Ghost barrel of the 45, but that's okay because it just looks cool. It looks cool. All right, Kim, let me know if you keep having problems. So yeah, like these I will be keeping. I kept my Ghost for like a week and sold it. Did I buy it? Because I know I bought both of these secondhand. I love these. Some of my favorites. Let's move these like this. So this is the Pocket 20 Wonder Pens store version. So it's kind of like this brown. This is kind of a neat brown material. Yeah, and it's a little sparkly. It's really neat. It's really neat. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to just go through this stuff without even using bronze. Is that the official color name? So I'll probably sell both of the P20s. Like need to go on the sale plan. So those are probably going to be sold. Sorry. This was my prototype P66 for the Pen Addict. It's got just like a little PA hit right there. And this is where we changed the internal polish for the cap. So this was the pre-release version of the P66. And then this was the actual release where we polished, we changed it to polish the insides, which I like better. I could go either way though. It's just a different aesthetic, and I decided to go for like all polished here. So like these don't count against anything because it's my rules and I get to make the rules. So those two and this one, let's do this. We'll get to this last one here in a second. So these are all Pen Addict pens. Those stay here. These go here. This is an old P. What's this one? What's the difference to the 66 size? Like the P60, the 66 and the P66. Like this doesn't even do it justice how much bigger the 66 is. The full size 66 is a big pen. This is the P40. So this is, they don't make this one anymore, right? So this was a little eyedropper, little mini eyedropper version. You would just fill this little part with ink here. It's a great pen. I had this, the red one and the black one. I think I sold the black one a long time ago. So we'll have to figure out what I want to do with this one. If I want to sell this one or keep it or what. So that's just a neat pen. The 66, it's not girthy. It's probably the same diameter as these, right? Just longer. I love the full size 66. That's a great pen. I think the full size 66 is very cool. Can you answer a question I've been thinking about? Shone or Gravitas, who's got the king of Ultim pocket pens and why? I've used neither, so I can't answer. Maybe someone else can. About to go into a voiceover session with Chris Evans Flex. Get him to flex. That would be cool. Enjoy. Have fun. That sounds awesome. Yeah, it's a P40. So, this was a stash of pens that needs to be accounted for, right? So, in P40 is one that breaks the nib number rules. Why? Because it's a 5. Doesn't it fit the 5 nib? I don't think it fits the 6 nib. Modder Paul Scambait's rating with a party of 92. Wow, that is awesome. Well, thank you so much. I hope your friends enjoyed here. My name's Brad. I talk about pens. This is literally what we do. You're a scam baiter? I don't even know what that means. Are you so you're like get people in trouble for like trying to run scams on you and you bust them out? Nice. Well, thank you, Modder Paul Scambaits. Who were you re-scamming? Who were you scam baiting today? That's awesome. I really appreciate you hanging out. Scamming the scammers. You got to appreciate that very much. Very much so. So awesome. Can we get a shout out to Modder Paul Scambaits? Yeah. Big facts. Today, a scammer had me send 24 grand to a money mule in Nevada. Nice. So welcome in. I really, really appreciate y'all. I appreciate you trusting your crew with mine. We like to have fun here. We don't take ourselves too seriously. We just talk about funny pens like this nuclear green fountain pen. And yeah, that's what I do. You can follow me at penaddict.com. And yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Pen Addict in a digital world, right? So yeah, this is what we do. Thank you for the shout out. We have some sketchy people here. True. We could probably scam some of the people here. Probably scam some of the scammers here in this chat. I think that is very, very questionable. Some very questionable behavior in this chat for sure. I would start with strings and pedals. I gave them a pen and I haven't gotten it back yet. So, you know, we should probably start with strings and pedals. Yeah. They have one of my pens and they haven't given it back. I know, right? Just kidding, Modder Paul. It's just a good friend working on a pen for me, getting something done. It's been days, if not hours, right? Yeah. I'm getting some work done. I will say it's already traveled out of country, so you know, I don't know what the extradition treaties are like to get this pen back, so we're gonna see. She's on the run in Holland, right? I got I got an air tag on that pin. You're gonna have to track it. I do make them spend a lot of money. I'm probably the biggest scammer here. Um I do force people to spend money, unfortunately. So yeah. Well, thank you for hanging out. I hope y'all have a good time. If y'all have any questions about stationary pins, all that stuff, let me know. Glad to help. I am a big enabler. In college, my go-to were very fine point pins. That's how I started doing this. Distant Galaxy was finding really fine tip Japanese pins, and that's how my blog started. And I've been doing it for over 15 years now. So yeah, those green ones are FC. Yes. So this was a one-off. Where they didn't officially make this one. This was just like, hey, we're gonna do some weird colors. So this was the nuclear green one. This was an actual release. This was the Olive from last year. So they did this one about a year ago. This was a main product line one in this color. Brad did not like fountain pens when he started the pen addict. That is true. Why you tease us with the one-offs? Well, this is what you can find just randomly at their table sometimes. That's how I found this. I was like, well, I can't not buy that, right? And this one, if I had the proper lighting, you could see this is the purple ultraviolet material. So pretty wild. Yeah, we have a whole, can we get, oh, thank you. I was going to say, can we get the whole brew team in there? If any of y'all are just discovering that, hey, there's stationary streamers on Twitch, we have a team. We have a team of stationary streamers, so you should go follow the Stationary Brew Crew. I appreciate y'all. And thank you for all the follows. I think I've missed some of y'all. Darren Beagle, Maximus, I really appreciate you following me. Stephen Brown cost me a bundle yesterday. So Stephen launched a new Leonardo. Is it a Memento Zero? Kind of a brown swirl one. Looks great. So really neat. All right. Back to this. So one of the things for all you new viewers, I'm trying to keep my main pen collection to like 100 pens. And so I'm having to go through to sell some stuff, rehome some stuff, give away some stuff. So I went to grab specs for my review this week and end up with a new planner. Happens. Processing all them SBREs. That's right. It's going through Apple Boom, right? So, man, that's a good scam if you can get it. Like, I should collaborate with someone on a pen and make someone else sell it and just give me the money. That seems right? That's like the way to go. What am I doing wrong, chat? What am I doing wrong? Like, what are you thinking packing and shipping all the pens yourself? Idiot. I'm not very good at capitalism. Yeah, I am bad at capitalism. Although I don't really have to do much for the rickshaw stuff, so I don't have to pack that stuff. Yeah, okay, Lilium says, yeah, that I actually did that with rickshaw. Pen Addict franchises. Could you imagine how terrible that would be? Z80 Guru, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. All right, so let's file these away here. I think I have at least a start. Yeah, Gold Spot and Peter Draw style. Exactly. The problem is the Delrin icons have arrived. I always worry when I ship to you, Shiri, but it always gets there. Sometimes it takes longer than other times, so I really appreciate you. I know that's tough. I'd be willing to buy a Pen Addict franchise for $0.10. It's about accurate. I think. Jessa Diamond Doll, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. All right, so let's file this stuff away. I have like 16 spots in the 100 box. So we're going to do that with a good portion of these pens. And then I think we've kind of narrowed down like the main stuff that I'm dealing with here. So my father was so funny with the Delrin icon. He kept saying that the texture and colors made him want to bite into it. It's a weird density, right? It's definitely Brad's fault that I bought a plotter. Guilty. All right, so let's see here. I need to readjust. I'm going to put these back in here for a minute, and then we're going to go through, figure out what we're going to sell, what we're going to put in the spreadsheet, which we'll do another day. But yeah, I have some decisions to make here, chat. I have some decisions to make. Let's buy Crazy Allen's brick and mortar and turn it into a Pin Store. Is he selling it? So, all right, let's do a giveaway. The other thing I do here, chat, if you're new here, if you joined in the raid, and you still are hanging out, whoa, that blurred me. If you're still hanging out, I do giveaways every stream. Sometimes multiple giveaways every stream. So let's figure out something cool to give away. Let's set these up here because I need to deal with this appropriately. Yeah, that blur was wild. Acid Beats, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was the plexiglass going across the screen there. I tried to duplicate it. Let's give away that nuclear green FC. No. All right, let me find something. This is the Icebox of Happiness. This is where all the giveaway stuff lives. Hey, I hope you have a great day too. Pins and baby heads. Y'all need to. We don't do baby heads here. That's a different stream. All right. So everything in here we do for giveaway. Let's see here. What can we do? I can never decide what to give away, though. That's the problem. What is this? Oh, let's not do that. What is this? Ooh, that's a good pen. All right. Let's give away this one. Wow. All right, it's been customized a little bit. So what we have here, given my Lamy slander yesterday on the podcast, given my slander of the brand, I'm just realizing, no, I think Lamy's the best, but I was slandering them a little bit with their bracket yesterday. It's not slander if it's true, right? I felt pretty good about all of our commentary. Notice the TPO didn't even make the cut, chat. The TPO didn't make the cut. And this is not the color of this pen under this camera. Wow, that is off. That's the color of this pen. So this is like a turquoise barrel. Under here it looks teal. Wow. This one's way off. So anyway, but it looks like one of the cool things about the TPO is this is one of the few Lamy pens you can put your own refills in. It's not a proprietary refill. The G2, the Pilot G2 versions of refills fit into this pen. I think this was a limited edition one from the other few years ago. And I've put in a needle tip in here, and I'm wondering what refill this is. Oh, it's a Pilot Juice. So this is one of the Juice Up refills with the needle point. So yeah, this is the Juice Up. So yeah, those slot right into any of the G2 compatible refills fit in the Lamy TPO. Crazy, right? So there we go. So yeah, I must have built this for myself at one point. And it looks like it's the blue black. Boy, this has got to be like 0.3. Cal Riddle, 47 months of subbing. Let's go. 47 months. That's a lot of months. So yeah, that's like that's got to be, this has to be a 0.3 blue black. So yeah, It's really, really fine. So let's give it away. Let's give it away, chat. This is a neat pen. One of my favorite, way, very underrated Lamis. It's actually this color. Not this color. It's a ballpoint. Well, it's a roller ball. What are we talking about? I'm talking about this pen. Pacific Blue. Was this the Pacific Blue limited edition one? Lamy Tipo. Lamy Tipo probably should have made the bracket yesterday, right? Ahead of like the Accent or some of those other ones. All right, this giveaway's open. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You just have to type !Raffle and you're entered to win. I ship worldwide. You don't have to live in the U.S. thanks to the generosity of you people here. You do have to be present to win, and you have to email me your shipping address, which I will post my email when we're done. We're going to ship today, chat. So anyone who won stuff earlier this week, we're going to ship that out today. Yeah, today. Should be good. Even in Antarctica. Ollie Mall. Where's Ollie Mall? Had an opportunity to did Strings and Pedals email you? I don't know. Why were they supposed to email me? Did the picture of the slightly darker pastels get confirmed, or is that still rumor? I got sent. Well, I think we saw it here. Someone sent the actual press release, and it looks like it's confirmed for the pastel-looking Safaris, which is a huge L. I mean, they're fine, but like that's not just. They need to go. Have you ever actually looked up shipping to McMurdo or wherever in Antarctica? Because I don't think it'll work the way you want to. Certainly, they have like a general post office that I can ship to just like a postcard type of thing. Right? They do not. Or ship it to a carrier that can carry like whenever they ship to the things. That Tipo appears to be tourmaline. Thank you. Tourmaline. Oh, Strings and Pedals did email me. Yes, the Lucky Galaxy ink. Sitting right here. Questionable Sushi Chef is Strings and Pedals. Hey, Stretch. Finally back home. Great to see you. Apparently packages basically never get there in flat mail. It's not even guaranteed. That's why I just send like a postcard or something. All right, let's give this away. Let's give this away. I'm sure we can figure out a way, right? We can figure out a way. Let's pick a winner. Terps 21. First time winner. Yes? No, maybe? New follower, listener, subscriber? I don't think so. I think you've been here. Terps, have you ever actually won before? Here, right here in this chat. Maybe? Yes, no, maybe? Have you ever actually won before? First time. Nice. All right. Let's get you some questionable sushi. I'm going to use your pen, your new pen. So email me, hello@penaddict.com, and I will I'll send this to you. Does anyone watch from Antarctica? I don't think so, but we have someone in chat who had spent a couple months in there. Just got back like a few weeks ago. All right, so email me, hello@penaddict.com. God, this is a good refill. I hope you like super fine refills. If not, oh man, I spelled it wrong. Rip. Throw it. Yeah, I hope you like extra fine refills because this is a gross one. Gross. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm good if it's not guaranteed. I'm just willing to try. All right, Terps. There's your questionable sushi. That goes into the cup. Digital medievalist, I hope you're okay with everyone's everyone's winnings being stashed in your mug until I ship it. That's kind of how I'm rolling right now. But we're going to ship today, so it should be good. Back to the fountain pen bracket. There were 64 pens. Which are your number one seeds? Okay, so we're not going to do this whole thing, but if you want to give me... I assume we're only talking modern pens, right? So we have to like settle that first, right? I figure you're burying it in from, yeah. All right. Let's just. Bummer things never lined at the show to try the Spoke Axle. You got to try the Axle S. Nice. I can still send you that. Like I'm completely serious when I say that. Like I have no issue sending you mine to try. If you want to email me, I'm going to ship today. I will throw it in the mail. Do not care. I just don't have a broad nib. So you're just going to have to put in something for you. But email me and I will do it. As I say that, where is it? Is it in here? Nope, it's in the other room. All right, so let's do this exercise. Let's do this exercise for fountain pens bracket, okay? Here's the exercise. If we were to create a 64 team or 64 pen, Brad, do you even own a broad nib? I'm really having to think about that. Probably. That's ground down into something. Oh, my Sailor King of Pen Green Mosaic is a broad nib. B greater than needlepoint. Can we get a ban for O4A in the chat? Timeout, 10 seconds. All right. Let's go. All right. I don't know that we're going to get this. I don't know whether we'll be able to solve this. So, it's a 64 pen bracket. Modern fountain pens. In each corner of the bracket, each 16 group of 16 has to have a 1 seed, has to have the number 1 ranked pen in the 4 quadrants of the bracket. What are the 4 pens that get the number 1 seeds in a 64 pen fountain pen bracket? 823. And probably Lamy 2000, right? Okay, yeah, Lamy 2000. Sailor Pro Gears. What are the conferences? Yeah, that we could do that. Pelican M8. I think that's probably a good choice. You are confused? Yeah, it's a confusing thing. Aurora 88. VP Sailors. One of the 2 Sailors. 1911 Pro. Visconti Homo sapiens. I'm just making some notes here, so I'm going to go back and look. King of Pen. Wow. I didn't even consider that. Pilot 845. The 823 won last year. Oh, 3776. 149. Yep. All of these are good. Custom 74. Murdoch. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. X159. Did no one put in the ban for O4A? Did no one time out O4A for me? Okay. 912. Yeah, Mont Blanc, I got a 149. 912. Miki Urikari Royale. I don't hate that. I just don't think it's a brand downy. All right. I think there's Yeah, M800's definitely on there. Diplomat Aero, Platinum Preppy, Diplomat Magnum. I think all of those are in the bracket. ST DuPont Olympio. I don't even know what that is, so we're not picking that one. Abs. Abs pin. A pin with abs. All right. So I'm going to think here. Scribble pen. True. Chaos pen. Kaweco Sport actually would make the bracket for sure. Big Crystal. Visionaire. Visionaire could probably make the bracket. A Montegrappa joke bracket. Ooh, we could probably get like 16. Parker 51. We're just doing modern. Modern is the rule for this bracket. Yeah, that Memento Zero. 912's on there. SD. So we're talking about number one seeds, not like filling out the total bracket. All right. Like I think we've covered most of the stuff. I think it's the 823, the Lamy 2000, the Mont Blanc 149, and the Pelican M800 are the 4 number 1 seeds. I think it's the 823, the 2000, the 149, and the 800 are your 1 seeds. Then we probably have the 88, the 3776. I don't know. 2 seeds would be tough. I think the 146 is better than the 149. Which one's the big one? 149? I disagree, but also hate how Pelicans look. Yeah, like, I mean, M800 is probably like my least favorite out of these. I'm just trying to be objective. Right, from like a universal scheme of things. That feels right to me. So much for the M8 being better than M1000 facts. Yeah. Feel like the M800 and M49 are too similar. I get your point. Your other option would be what? Yeah, because I don't find them to be. So I mean, I see generally what you're saying, like price point, style, aesthetic, history, nib, things like that. But I think we're just doing like a seeding. The M101N is a great one. No, I definitely don't. I don't think so, Namiki Winter Vlad, because I think the 149 is the canonical Mont Blanc, and I'm not sure that the 1000 is the canonical Pelican, to be honest. Is there anything Cartridge Converter that is first seed worthy? That's true. I didn't even think about that. I don't think so. I mean, I think 3776 has to be up there. That's probably the closest. Leonardo Memento Zero is probably like a 2. Canonical Pelican would be the 100 101. I mean, aesthetically, I guess if people look at it and see. Nakaya would be up there. I don't think it would be a 1 seed. 74 would be honestly pretty close. Probably 912 would probably get a higher seeding than the 74, though. Leonardo is a 4 seed, you think? I think it's going to rank. I think it would rate higher than that. I think it's in the 2 to 3 range. It is just a rock solid. Yeah, Pilot is going to be littered in the top 16, like in the top 4 seeds, is going to be littered with pilots, I think. Some Auroras. We might have one Sailor in there, one Platinum, 3776. Maybe the King of Pen, actually 2 Sailors. Homo sapiens. Like, I think we probably have like a pretty good top 16 that I just wrote in my right on my thing. Are we filling out the bracket backwards? No, I just wanted to do the I just wanted to see what would the top 4 seeds be. Just as for Sailor, King of Pen's probably a 2 seed, isn't it? King of Pen's probably a 2 seed. And then either the Pro Gear or the 1911, I don't know which. Edison is the Gonzaga of pens. That's true. Next March, you have to do this bracket live. We always think about it, always talk about it, and it always just comes up too close to the time. Like, it's a lot of effort. Stupid jobs, Ali Mal. How is the winner determined? It would be a vote. Personal. It would be up for a vote. Yeah, maybe the brackets should be like 1 German, 1 Italian, 1 Japanese, 1 American. Conklin, first seed. I know, mark your calendar for February right now. Is there a first seed of small makers? I mean, the first seeds are small makers are what? Edison, Franklin, Christoph, Schoen. Then what? Edison, Franklin, Christoph, Schoen. Spoke, not Spoke. Gravitas. No, not Brooks. Maybe Gravitas. Something with like the broad scope that all of those brands have. Yeah, I don't know. I've literally never heard of Walltown. I don't know what that is. Crusac. Newton might be, yeah. Newton might be with the variety. Newton has a really, really broad scope of shapes and styles. All right, chat. We're going to wrap it today. No, what's up, dog? Oh, yeah, the small makers bracket would be ginormous. It would be ginormous. I was just, again, trying to think of the one's seeds and things like that. Yeah, J. Albert. All the makers. Could you imagine all the makers? This is such a flex as a newbie. I'll have to come back to this on YouTube. Hey, yo, Edger. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm glad to help. Skogsy. Yeah, there's a million. What's the smallest FC pen? Is the current one right now 45? Is 45 the smallest? Maker bracket's a slippery slope, right? I've always voted. I've always said I don't want to vote against my friends. I don't want to rank my friends. Has always been my maker's challenge. Is I don't want to rank my friends. Pin maker wars. So that's always been kind of one of my like guiding things. They're all 1 seeds in my book, except a couple of them that aren't. That's a good spot to end the stream. Let's go hang out with Momo Crafting, because for a change, they owe me an email. So let's go yell at Momo Crafting. All right. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to ship a few things. Today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the raid earlier. Appreciate y'all. We'll stream some more next week. Normal week next week. Let's do that thing. Y'all go say hey to Momo Crafting. Y'all have a great day. Bye.